Okay, because of new guidelines going in, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. Basically, 3i Atlas is now approaching Earth, and they found a new comet called Swan that is 25 times bigger than 3i Atlas. 3i Atlas has a front headlight with no tail. It emits carbon dioxide, and it just so happens in the last 48 hours they found 7 new dark comets that are coming from behind the sun. Now, here on Earth, we have World War III starting off. Iran just shot missiles at U.S. bases, and they're deploying troops throughout the entire United States. Look, we are being prepped for a huge event, and Avi Loeb are saying has a good chance of being extraterrestrial. All at the same time where troops are being deployed throughout every major city, World War III is starting, the economy is collapsing, we are getting ready to most likely be revealed of alien existence through the congressional hearings that are happening right now. What do you think?
Now, when it comes to the multimedia news, everything that they're telling you externally is an emulation of what's taking place internally. So the 7 comets that's coming to the planet is basically an emulation of the cosmic USB drive that connects you to the mitochondrial DNA of Earth. Okay, so the 7 comets are the inner keys of DNA activation. So the A6 Lemon Comet is basically the restoration process of the emotional memory that's connected to the limbic system. Now, when it comes to the M1 Comet, it's the first node of the cosmic alignment that revitalizes the brainstem that basically resets the skull. But Shama's Comet is the liquid intelligence that activates the epigenetics through the cerebral spinal fluid. Now, when it comes to the Wershos Comet, it's a Slavic word for the word top, which is the emulation of the crown chakra that activates the telomeres through the neocortex. Now, when it comes to the F2 Swan Comet, it's the restoration of the mitochondrial DNA through the corpus callosum. Now, when it comes to the G3 Atlas Comet, it operates on the Trinity principle that reinforces the codon triplets through the motor cortex gland of the brain. When you break down the K1 Atlas Comet, the K is a representation of Kether that's connected to the crown in Kabbalah that resurrects the master gene through the pineal gland. And when it comes to the 3i Atlas Comet, it's an emulation of what takes place when you're talking about the C1 Atlas vertebrae that gives an etheric combustion to the 33rd vertebrae to where you have Christ consciousness. Now remember, physical destruction is facilitated by spiritual energy that's transmuted from the cosmos. So the 7 comets is the activation of the 7 thunders through the 7 tablets of destiny, which is the human circulatory system. So with that being said, everything that takes place in outer space is the emulation of what's taking place in the body. So sometimes you have to turn down the outside world so you can hear what's going on inside.
All right. A mysterious comet is shooting through our solar system. Why are scientists so excited about 3i Atlas? An object that came from outside our solar system is hurling towards the sun at 38 miles a second. First detected in July, this visitor from outer space, known as 3i Atlas, is only the 3rd known interstellar object to have been discovered after Mamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. Excitement has been growing since the Hubble Space Telescope captured an image of the interstellar interloper, offering scientists a rare opportunity to analyze. So they say we don't know exactly where it came from, but it definitely came from outside our solar system. The name, let me see, blah blah blah. All right, then I don't pretty much nothing else, but okay. All right. Any they said it looks like a fuzzy. They said it looks like a fuzzy snowball. Huh?
Did you catch that speed?
What was it? 30, where's that? 38 miles a second, they said.
That's 1 second. How many seconds in a minute?
60.
Okay. So that's 180 miles a minute. Do you realize how fast this thing is moving?
Shit.
There's never been an asteroid or a comet recorded at this speed before.
So what that mean, bro? What you think?
That's not an asteroid. It's a ship.
It's a ship. Yeah, thanks for telling me that, family. I had no idea. Okay, that's what y'all was talking about. All right. Thank you, family. That's a shit, man.
Yeah, asteroids, the average asteroid, you can measure it in miles per hour. not miles per second.
Second, right? Okay, 38 miles a second. They said. So what ship? What Nibiru ship? What ship would you call that? Then?
No, that's not a mothership. That's a jumper ship. The jumper ships lead out ahead of the mothership. The mothership don't land until they get the report back. Okay, so they come in waves. Remember the drones?
Yeah.
Those are Dyson Sphere satellites.
Okay.
Right? Okay, they come first. They survey. Right? Before the main mothership that's coming come, the next wave they send after the orbs is the scout ships. Right? The scout ships don't necessarily have to land. They just have to survey everything going on and see how they reacted to. Then the next thing they come with the jumper ships would bring its actual personnel.
Uh-huh.
Look, that's 2,280 miles per minute.
Whew.
That's called warp speed. That's called warp speed. That's not regular travel speed.
Oh man, y'all gonna have me look this up tonight, y'all. This okay. This sounding interesting, y'all.
Yeah, you seen it on Star Trek when they say everybody get ready to go into warp mode. Systems activated, and all of a sudden they zoom in.
Yeah.
That's a ship. That's not no meteor. But
Man.
you know, they always classify ships as meteors and stuff like that as a form of concealment to the panic of the public.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give no damn about no ships coming here. Let them come on.